Welcome back. We just got done watching the Sharpie video in class, and now we're going to use our fine point Sharpie, that's the one with the thicker tip, to outline our buildings. That's going to give our buildings a nice crisp edge and make them kind of stand out. So remember, with your Sharpie, you're always holding it kind of straight up and down. The lighter you press, the better the Sharpie will work. If you're pressing really hard, it just ruins the tip, especially when you're drawing over tempera paint like this, because the tempera paint tends to wear the tips out. And sometimes you'll find a Sharpie with a rounder tip, and it'll still work. You just have to hold it straight up and down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start left to right here, and I'm just going to start by outlining this building here. So that we have a nice edge for that building. And I'm going to just kind of continue with the lines in the back. And I'm going to trace around this one since that was my original line right there. And then I'm going to trace this part here. And if you get to a point where you want to add anything on, like I had this little tower up here, you could add something on like that with your Sharpie. Okay, so don't feel like you have to trace exactly. I mean, do the best you can. Make your lines nice and neat. This is going to bring the lines back to our buildings, and it's going to make our overlapping all the more clear. Now right here, I'm going to take this line here straight over just like I wanted it originally, and then I'm going to take this one up here, but I'm going to overlap it underneath that cloud so it looks like the cloud is really in front there. So you do have to think of overlapping and line. How are you going to use your line? How are you going to make your overlapping look convincing? All right, and continuing down here. Okay, now that's done. The sharpieing for the buildings is completed. In the next session, I will maybe do the windows, and then we have one more painting thing we have to do.